Hello everyone, this is Ash and this is Mage Monsters 2. Let's get right into it. So we're going to do Brutal Desert, and this time I'm going to go with Margarith here. Margarith does that beautiful life leech thing and the HP regeneration as well. All general upgrades to melee units apply to Margarith as well. Melee units and Margarith start with 10% lifesteal and 20% damage. So this is a very good character. She can also, when below 20% health, she can teleport backwards. She doesn't get skills, but I don't really need skills on this either, do I? So we're gonna get right into it with Margarith and see how awesome she could do with her rogue abilities. So I'm doing this on Brutal. I want a character to survive on Brutal just to, have it happen, right? So really, I only have 4 characters to play with for the demo right now, and I kind of want to just see if they all survive kind of solo. Let's do some melee lifesteal right away. Nice. Some attack speed will be good too for Margarith. Let's go and get some regeneration. Here upgrade, there's more damage. Here's gold, so she gets a 20% chance to gain 1 additional gold when killing an enemy. I'm definitely taking that. So that one is very handy for her because she can get her upgrade super fast with the gold upgrades, right? Alright, so she doesn't have any skills, so I don't have to worry about anything except for sending her in and going forward with my army. So it's pretty nice. She could just kind of do her thing. Is she going to die already though? I hope not. I want her to be able to heal her entire health pool with each slash pretty much. So it's going to be a little tricky, but we'll get there. Right, so we have level 2 complete, 60%. We got bonus gold. Bonus gold is always good. Melee, we have some lifesteal, or we could do some armor. I'm going to do some more lifesteal actually. Okay, so how are we doing with her actually? Let's take a look at Margarith. So she's doing 20% lifesteal. How much percent of her damage Margarith heals? So if she increases her damage, then she will do really well. How much percent for damage? So 20%. So she doesn't heal a lot just yet. We need to get her damage upgraded. All right, so let's go ahead and go with this. Let's get some more gold. More gold. We're going to get that maxed out as fast as possible because that is vital for her upgrades, right? So let's get right back into it. I know I kind of did too much gold, possibly, but I think she could survive. Around level 3, it's brutal, it's bad, but now we can really just spec into a lot of stuff. It's very important to me to get the gold before, I think it's like level 10 or something, where there's a lot of enemies on the screen, because then it just skyrockets with the increase of gold, right? It's crazy. All right, come on, take this dude out. You could do it. And this guy should be easy. He's already almost dead. There you go. All right, so we need to get some more life regen ASAP and some other stuff. So we got melee armor. I mean, melee armor could be pretty good too. I mean, that's something that could benefit her. Some damage would help as well. Let's go and get some regeneration. I do want to take a little bit of damage. And let's see. More regeneration here. Not enough gold. She's gonna be fixing that pretty soon. So let's see, 20% of her damage, and now she does 32 damage, right? So if I can get her damage super high and get life still up really high, then that could be beneficial in itself. All right, let's go and get into that. And then I do want to get her speed really high too, because I mean, if you think about it, if she steals a percentage of her damage and she's very fast, then she'll be knocking them out left and right. All right, so that guy's gone. He got defeated really quickly, but that's okay. We have her. Really, the HP regeneration is her backup plan, right? So her primary plan is life still, but her backup, when she doesn't have anyone to hit, is going to be HP regeneration. So let's see, life still. Let's do it. Let's get some more life still. Regeneration, we could do damage. Just take some damage. I want to get that damage up pretty high. That's going to help her a lot. And let's do some regeneration as well. Okay, so how we looking, Margaret? So you're doing 25% life still. That's pretty good. Out of 61. So, you're healing like 10, 20, whatever. Something. You're healing something. But you're getting additional gold. That's good. So now we just need to get that regeneration to be equal to her health pool. Start getting more speed increases, things like that. And then she should be doing really well. So, I mean, I think attack speed's going to be essential, and damage really for her. And now she's got the bad part of having these melee units. I mean, these range units. Range units are really bad for her. So I think I think I really got to work on some HP regeneration. It seems like she has more HP regeneration than even Gareth has. Honestly, hers it ticks up really fast. So maybe Gareth is not the ideal character for brutal mode. It might just be Margarith here. Margarith might be OP, and then plus having that gold incentive here is also really nice. We can do more melee armor, but I'm just gonna regenerate it, and oh, this right here just gives them all more health. I'll take more damage for her. The regeneration. Let's take some regeneration. Let's get that up a bit. Just I want to get it equal to her health, right? So then every 2 seconds it'll fully heal her on top of her, already powerful stuff she's got going on. So these three guys, let's see, and then we have 84, so it almost heals her for max speed there, max health. So she should be doing pretty good just with that. We can start stacking some into armor if we want to, just to kind of help out. But I think between the regeneration, oh, she died. I might be wrong. Maybe this is not the way to win with her. Let's go ahead and restart. Let me think. Okay, so she died from... Would you say that was more regeneration, or was that more lifesteal that was a problem? Maybe it was the attack speed. She didn't have enough attack speed for it to really be a superior thing there. She needs to be hitting hard and hitting fast for the lifesteal to proc more frequently. All right, so we're going to get her gold right away. Get her another one. Might as well get it in this one too. And okay, I think she'll be all right at this tier anyway. Should be fine. Get her gold up high enough so we can actually start, getting me some good loot here. I think she'll be all right, hopefully. The other guy maybe not so much. Oh, she's dead. All right, well, she came back, but with not much health, so she's just gonna die again. Okay, so getting too much gold right away is not a good idea. Good to learn. We're gonna have to balance it out a little bit. Do a little bit of regeneration at the beginning, so she has that health, in being recovered, and then we'll worry about gold. I mean, I want to get gold as early as possible because that's really gonna help me to get more skill points up as well. But she's already getting a little bit. Here we got some lifesteal. Let's do some regeneration right away. How about that? Let's go ahead and get the gold there. More regeneration. The only problem with lifesteal is it kind of requires ooh, I'll take regeneration this round. The only problem with lifesteal is it kind of requires more attack speed and more damage, right? So it kind of procs with that stuff. So for now, for the beginning stages, I guess regeneration is just kind of the key to victory with her. Yeah, look at it. It's getting her health fully upgraded so quickly. And then she's got that little bit of life still too, which is helping out. And then, getting the gold. I think that might be the key. So we're going to do that. We're going to do her regeneration at least to her full life bar. I'm pretty sure that's how I wanted to be, the first time anyway. Is I had that really high. Let's go ahead and get some melee armor for her. Go and upgrade our units. We're going to get a little bit more gold in that screen. Regeneration. And let's see. Let's do some gold. And I think she should be okay against these guys. No problem. We have regeneration pretty high. What's she looking at for regeneration? She's got 48. And her hit points right now is not that high, so it should be fine. As long as I can tick up my hit points enough to be able to, go against those brutal dudes. Those dudes are going to be very brutal. But we just need it to be ticking up like crazy. And then maybe get some armor on her too, so she's not getting hit as hard from every single melee attack. Give her a little bit of damage reduction from enemy attacks. Be pretty handy. All right, well, she took them out pretty easy. But we'll see if she... Really, the deciding factor of this is those other dudes. All right, let's get a little more regeneration. Upgrade. Let's get some gold here. Let's max out the gold. And then we should be able to get one more tick of regeneration here. Yes. All right, let's go in and see how she does against these dudes. I mean, yes, we do have our additional dude right now, but he's not dominant or anything. He's not taking all the victory from me. If I was going full army, then maybe life leech would be more essential. But since I'm doing just solo, I think HP regeneration for a solo unit is kind of the key here, as well as some armor. I could be mistaken with that. All right, so we got lifesteal. I'll take lifesteal for this one. Is it's only 5%? It's not a lot of lifesteal, honestly. Gonna take a regeneration here, regeneration here. How you doing? Are you healing up your full health? Not yet. We need a little bit more, so let's get back in there. I think the next one, level 6, is where it gets a little bit crazy, right? She's gonna need some more HP. Like, yes, she has. Okay, exactly. Case in point. She has a lot of regeneration, but if she doesn't have enough HP, then what is it? What good does it do, right? Oh, get over there, get over there. Yeah, see, it's like it's ticking up like almost her full HP bar, but she doesn't have enough HP. So that's gonna be our next focus, is just getting her some more health points, and then we get tick up even quicker with the HP bar. All right, come on, come on. They got one more to go. We at least need to get her like 100 more HP, something like that. Maybe some melee armor could be good for her. Let's see. How you looking? How you looking? 125. Yeah, we need to get you like 200 HP. Get this to like 200 tick. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Health, let's get you 90, which is going to get me exactly where I want it to be. 200. Get you some regeneration. More regeneration right there. And I'm going to take some more health, actually. So that's going to put you at 305 health, 120. So that's going to tick up a third every single 2 seconds. And then you have 15% of your damage, which is not very much, to be honest. Your damage is kind of lacking. But let's see how this does against these level 6 dudes. Just, you know, it might work, it might not. The thing is, I think she's more tanky now. She should be able to, like, hold her own a little bit better. It's the thing. But she's not going to be doing a lot of damage is the problem. So it's just a matter of withstanding the battle, so to speak. I think I can essentially get her lifesteal to be 100%, but again, what's the purpose without an army to benefit from it as well, right? She's doing good like this. I might want to put a little bit of damage just to help her, you know, tick through these guys a little bit quicker, but it's not essential, really. We can withstand it, and you guys, we could just chat. We can have a little chat in the meantime. How y'all doing? Leave a comment. Let me know how you guys are doing. What a strange subject, right? All right, come on. Let's get these guys defeated. You could do it. Some attack speed would be very beneficial to you, honestly. I mean, I love that you're healing. Every time she swings, she's got a heal going at the same time, so it's kind of nice. She's getting it done. It's just she's very slow at doing it, right? Very slow. And we are gonna have some enemies with some pretty large health pools coming up pretty soon, so it's gonna be a waiting game for sure. But she's staying healed, so that's good. All right. Yeah, so maybe on the next one I'll tick in some damage, like maybe 1 or 2 ticks into damage, or attack speed even could be a beneficial one to do. We'll see what our options are. And I mean, attack speed, they both kind of benefit with the life leech just a little bit, but I still like the regeneration factor by itself, right? It's good in its own. I think my armor might be okay where it's at now. Just a little bit of armor was all she needed to kind of give her a nudge. Okay, so 75, we got 6. I mean, I'll take more. Sure, I'll take 1 more armor. Why not? Go here. Let's take a little bit of damage. Like I said, I'll do 2 ticks damage. Yeah, and then we'll go in. So we got 22 dudes. 2 ticks damage. I can get through them a little quicker, which is gonna help me survive a little bit better with my regeneration, which is good. Okay, and then we just need to focus in on speed just a little bit. I think her damage should be fine where it's at now. What are we looking at? It's 46.8. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, maybe 50 would be ideal, like around 50 damage. But she's taking them out a little quicker, which is good. I'll do 1 more tick in damage, and then everything else is going into regeneration for now. Maybe a little bit more of a health pool. Get my health pool to like 500 or so. And work a bunch on my speed if I can. If I can get speed up, that would be amazing. Like, yes, the life leech ticks are not going to do that much, but it will be helpful to have, you know, her hitting more often. All right, so here's attack speed, melee units, and Margarith attack speed. I'll take that, actually. That's good for both of y'all. So now her move speed's a little bit faster. Attack speed's not too bad. Okay, so let's go over here. What do we have? Regeneration, damage, or health. I'm gonna do one more damage, right? Okay, and then we're gonna do regeneration. How's your health? 305. All right, I'm gonna get regeneration to half your health, which it needs one more tick to be half your health, and then we'll start doing some of the other stuff here, some of the finer stuff. Let's go ahead and upgrade units, and let's see. Melee damage is going to also affect Margarith. That's pretty handy. Oh, but we can do armor or attack speed. Attack speed, thank you. 6% attack speed. It's gonna be super handy. All right, here she goes, getting it done. Boom. I mean, life leech is great, don't get me wrong, but you know, without attack speed and without an army, that doesn't really benefit because that is designed for her with an army. So she should be fine like this, I think. With just focusing on that regeneration is really the key for Margarith to get a brutal victory. I hope. Well, what stage was it? Level 10 that was dominating me when I was playing as the other character? Gareth, or whatever his name is. I think it's Gareth. Alright, so she's going to get a lot of money from this one, so it's going to give me a lot of upgrades I could do. So I'm going to do a bunch of HP regeneration. If I can, maybe some armor. We'll see what happens. But this stage right here is kind of the one that's going to set me up for success or failure. I think it's going to be success because I'm going to have unlimited money. So much money from Margarith here. It's honestly probably the best character to win on a brutal setting on this game. But we'll find out very soon. All right, Margarith. You're chiseling through them. You're doing pretty fast. You don't have the same cleave as Gareth, but, you know, it's working out. I don't know if that's even the same regeneration tick that Gareth gets. I think his is less. But also she has the life leech, which has a slight factor in her ability to regenerate. Just a little bit. But Gareth does have armor, so, you know. I figured he would be doable, too, for getting this far. Her life tick up is so crazy, though. I feel like she gets way more regeneration. And then, you know, the fact that she's a agile rogue, probably dodging everything left and right. Doing a great job with that. Come on, Margarith. Get that victory. Get that W. This is just a ton of money. How much money do you think she's accumulated so far? I figured there's like... I didn't see how many there are. Probably like 100 of these dudes. So she's probably got a good 400 gold from this. Something like that. We'll find out in like 2 more enemies. And boom, 400 gold. I mean, close, I guess. All right, so let's do some regeneration here. How we doing on that, by the way? 156 at 305. Okay. So I'll take a little bit more, and then maybe some more health for her will be good. Some more regeneration here. Let's see, so I want to get that up to about 200. So one more regeneration tick. All right, so she should be pretty strong. Like, she's healing half her health constantly, right? So let's go ahead and upgrade units. And I want to do attack speed. Upgrade units. I'm going to do armor. Upgrade units. We're going to do... Start doing some lifesteal, probably. Yeah, let's do some lifesteal. How you doing on that? 20% lifesteal. Nice. So that's going to give me 20% of that, which is... I don't know, 10 something. It's pretty good though. All right, and then we're gonna do one here. We're gonna give you another regeneration, and my damage is not insanely high, but it's enough to keep me alive, I think. Okay, and now that we're at this point, goodbye, good sir. It's her and her alone. I don't have that anymore. Oh, that was the reason I needed him, right? Oh boy. Okay. Because that is what gives me all the perks. So I think with Margarith, I might actually need to keep a unit. Did I lose all the... Did I lose all the upgrades? Let me see. Cooldown health. No, she still got 20% life still. She just can't get it anymore because I don't have the units. to be able to get it. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay, so now I have to rely completely on, I can't do speed anymore. I have to rely completely on her core stats, unfortunately. So no more advantage of having any kind of army. Dang, I should have maxed out lifesteal first, honestly, and maybe attack speed. What's her attack speed at? I mean, I'll find out right now. All right, so we got regeneration, we got more damage, we have more health. We get some more damage for her. And let's see what she's at for attack speed. So she's at, oh, I didn't even get it to a 1. A 1 second between chat attack would be really nice, or even less than that. I might need to get another hero, another dude here, just so I can get some unit upgrades. Those are very valuable to my character. All right, so let's go ahead and get some upgrades while we have them out. Let's get some attack speed, some more lifesteal. Attack speed, lifesteal. What do we have? So we're at we're less than a second in between attacks now, which is good, and we have 25% lifesteal. So these guys are not going to do anything. We've seen that with Gareth. They just get dominated. Let's just go ahead and get in there. They're not going to do anything for me. It doesn't change anything too much. I'm just focusing on getting her abilities up a little bit, and then we'll get rid of them. But as for now, they're pretty useful for the time being. Boom, boom. Oh my gosh, there's so many. They look, they're already all dead. All the dudes that were alongside Margarith are gone. They just kind of get erased here. I mean, they do have an advantage with Margarith because they get all the perks she gets, like attack speed and life leech and all that. But it does nothing for them. They just get defeated regardless, especially for tier 1. If it was like tier 4 or something, then yeah, they would have an advantage. Okay, boom. And come on, Margarith, get this guy. He looks kind of crazy. He needs to be defeated, and she got him. All right, so 95 plus 32, nice. Okay, so we could do more attack speed here. Thank you. Okay, upgrade hero. We're gonna do more regeneration. And let's see, attack speed. Get her attack speed insane. A little bit of lifesteal here. Attack speed. And I think we're pretty good on that. Her attack speed is 0.85 now. I want her to just be insanely fast. And I'm gonna try to get that lifesteal up too if I can. Okay, we have quite a bit of guys coming into this round. Let's see how we do with it. Come on, Margarith. You got this on brutal. Not a problem for you. Okay, we have some range units, right? So that's gonna be a little bit of a struggle for her because they're gonna chisel down her health fast. I really need to get her some armor. Like more armor would be nice. You can see it's kind of playing an effect on her health quite a bit. Fortunately, that regeneration, as long as she can survive 2 seconds, will just tick her up to full health right away. All right, so that's pretty good. And then the life leech is helping too. It is giving her a bit of an advantage here, as long as she's attacking something. Come on, you're gonna have to run over to those guys as fast as possible. Take them all out. You can do it. Money. She's getting so much money. She's, you know, it's kind of sad. She's beating them up, defeating them, and then taking all their money as well. So, I mean, kind of humiliating, honestly. But she will get the victory. All right, level 3 complete. Bonus gold, got quite a bit. Let's do some more lifesteal. So she's got 35% lifesteal. Oof, that's a lot of lifesteal. Nice. All right, so we're going to upgrade her with more regeneration. Let's go ahead and upgrade more lifesteal. Armor's good too, though. That would be really handy to have as well. What do you guys think? You think armor or lifesteal? I think lifesteal. I just want to kind of get that maxed out. So here we go. Attack speed. Get her even faster. It's point. My gosh, she's insane. All right, so let's go with this. More attack speed. 0.78. Nice. Not enough gold. Oh no. All right, here we go. We got 20 and 8, so go in there. See if you can take them all down, you rogue. Okay, that life leech is much better. Much better. I wonder if you can max out like a life regeneration. I mean, obviously she's already getting her full health back in every every 2 seconds a tick here. Oh man, they're doing a great job at beating her up this time, but she's coming out of this. All right, she's gonna need more health, I think, more hit points, and more armor would be good as well. But aside from that, she's surviving. She's surviving. Come on, you got this. And more damage would also help her, but you know, I'm not sure if that's a great move or not. Not too sure. Because again, that's relying too much on the life leech, and I would rather not. But then again, taking down these enemies quickly also gives her more ability to not be constantly pummeled by them as well. So that's also an advantage in itself. All right, come on, come on. You got this. Just annihilating these dudes. That attack speed is ridiculous. You have to, yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna have to go back down to get that guy. Watch out for that one tree over there. Okay, 56 and 95. Nice. So let's do some more regeneration, and then I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna get some health pull for you. Let's see what we got here. Some lifesteal, more attack, some just faster attack. I want to get this to a 0.5 if I can. Let's see, upgrade, lifesteal. So let's get that to 50, and then I'm done with lifesteal. All right, and now over here. Oh, of course you don't. Oh no. All right, we're gonna have to do some armor. I wanted to get this to 0.5. That's like my next focus, really. Get that to 0.5. And then I can focus in on everything else and forget about the rest. All right, we'll get rid of these units as fast as we can. Come on, come on. You got this. She does such a good job, though, really. I mean, having the regeneration, everything is doing great for her. Burn through these guys. They look like ice skeletons or something, right? I'm sure they have a name. I'm pretty sure their name was shown before this, but yeah, they're like ice skeletons. Come on, Margarith. Margarith. However you want to say your name. I'll just call you Rogue. Rogue is a cool name, right? For like a character. Call them Rogue as their class depicts. Come on. Pretty sure she's gonna be fine. Now I'm pretty sure my life leech and speed is okay too. I can get rid of those units now. We could do the last little phase just with regeneration and health, honestly. Get that HP up quite a bit, get the health up. So we'll get rid of the units now. We'll go solo from here on out without the bonus that we would get from having them around. Boom. Get out of my way. All right, so 160. That was a lot of units that we defeated. So we can do lifesteal. Let's do one more tick in the lifesteal before we get rid of them here. 55%. Jeez. I really did want. Let me see. I really did want to get my speed down too. So how much does that give me? It doesn't do enough. Honestly, that would take me forever. So let's go ahead and do one more. One more lifesteal here. And come on, give me a speed. There we go. All right, let's get rid of you guys. Get out of here. You guys are done. Oh, I can sell them one at a time. Are you serious? Let's get rid of all of them. Upgrade hero. So we're going to do some more health here for you. A little bit more health. Then we're going to do a regeneration. So she should be 665 health and 276. So she does a third of that every tick. And then plus she has 60%. Life still that she gets from that. It would be nice to get this to 100, honestly, but I don't think I'm gonna go that far right now. 75 a hit every time she hits 75 kill. That would be kind of insane, actually, because her damage tick is so low. That might be something fun to do, actually. All right, so let's go deal with these guys, and then I'll think about that afterwards. Like, take that in real quick, get her to 100% life still. I like that idea. I might need that idea anyway, because look at this. This is going to take a minute. Boom, boom, boom. 100% of the damage anyway. And then I can focus on just getting her damage super high. And then, like, she'll be doing constantly some pretty crazy hills. I'll take one unit for just a little bit. As soon as I get to the end, though, I can't I can't do anything with that anymore. Those tier 1s have to be gone. So this would be the time to do it now, I suppose. Okay. It kind of looks like they're fighting each other, and I'm just here. I'm just here swinging in the air in the bottom. What if I was able to pick up their giant swords and beat them up with their own swords? That'd be pretty sweet. Just constant sword battle. That was an email. I got an email. I never mute my phone during recordings, as you probably could tell by the constant beeps from it. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, come on, get this guy defeated. By the way, this video is going to be posted today. I'm posting this video because the last one didn't do very well. I did a different game, and it did not do very well, so I want to get this one out today. And then tomorrow I'm going to have probably another episode of this or something else. So, yeah. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Support this channel. I'm trying my best to grow it and get it monetized. And every single view, every comment, every subscriber definitely helps me to get there. All right, so let's do some more regeneration. Get our regeneration a bit higher. I'm going to get a tier 1, and I'm just going to sell them all but one for now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're going to leave one guy for now so I can get a couple of these upgrades. I wanted to get this lifesteal, really, is what I wanted. So let me think. I want to get that to 100%, right? So I need 7 of them. Am I mistaken? It might be 7. Okay, let's go. Put my phone somewhere else so it don't keep going off on us. All right, this should help. This is a hard thing. I think this is where Gareth kept dying right here. It's just because, yep, exactly. I think you have to have some ridiculous speed and regeneration for this to even work, because these guys are reapers. They just tear right through your character. All right, but having the increased health points might be handy here. The thing is, we're gonna face these guys again later on. I think in the end game. Oh, we're gone. Oh no. All right, we have to get a victory though. What would we be able to do better? I'm wondering if having a bunch of armor could be beneficial. Let me see. Armor 8. 35% damage reduction. How much armor your hero has reduces both melee and range damage taken. Actually, having a bunch of armor with her could be really beneficial. A bunch of armor with her, a bunch of lifesteal, and a ton of damage. And then lower the speed. Let's try it. That might be something good. All right, so we're not going to focus on regeneration this time around, even though it is essential to kind of like, you know, just surviving initially. We're going to have to keep around a unit probably until that phase there, that end phase. Okay, and then we're going to need more gold for Margarith right away. The bonus gold is essential, I feel like, in getting our builds in. All right, so let's get some regeneration just for now. Get some gold in. And then we have those units that are pretty much a pain in the butt coming up too, so. Not these guys, but the ones I think right after on level 3. Kind of a pain in the butt. But we'll be able to deal with it. We should be alright. We have our dude with a massive cleave sword over here. He's like the one cop-out guy for a little bit. But we're getting a lot of money because I was able to get that upgrade a little bit early, so that's good. Just want to max that out as fast as I can. That way we can have the advantage of being able to purchase stuff. All right, there we go. Nice. So 60 and 32. All right. Melee armor. None of these, please. That's kind of overkill. Let's do speed. Definitely do speed. All right. And I need to upgrade because I need the gold. Reroll this. I'm doing only gold right now. Okay. Now, as for her, lifesteal. We're going to try to get 100% lifesteal. And then we're going to focus in on, I mean, this is going to be a tough one. I think these guys are a little bit more tough. All right. And then, let's see. Some more attack speed could be good. So right now we have how much? 15% lifesteal, and I have 1 second between each attack. So it's not amazing yet. We are still kind of mortal for the time being. I need to make her immortal by just making her speed so insanely fast with so much lifesteal. I really want to aim to like heal up 100 plus HP every hit, which would be like every second if I do it correctly. Come on, come on, come on. Or faster than every second, actually. It'd be like every portion of a second. That's the idea, really. All right, come on, let's get through here. Regeneration, I will take a little bit. Let's do some upgrades here. Attack speed. And we're going to take none of those. Life still. Okay, as for her, she needs damage. Yeah, she needs more damage. That's what I'm going to focus in on. Once I get this to 100%, her damage has to go way up. It has to shoot up like crazy in order for this to work. And then I wish I can like sell some of the regeneration to compromise. All right, we'll be fine though. Let's go. As long as she's attacking stuff, she'll be all right. I need to get that armor to counter when she's not attacking stuff. Like there, for instance. Oh no. Okay, regeneration is kind of key in the beginning, it looks like. Level 4. All right, so we need to get a regeneration to match her health points right away. I think that's important. And then we'll focus on everything else after that. Okay, come on, guys. I wish I could make this go a little bit faster. I don't seem to be able to be able to get through these tiers ASAP. We have to get a brutal victory, though. That's my goal. That's my main goal right now. Life still, yes, I'll take it. Okay. So let's go upgrade units, regeneration. Upgrade unit, regeneration right now. Upgrade unit, more regeneration. I'll start taking the more gold later, but for right now, regeneration all the way. 3 ticks of regeneration, that's a lot better. That's giving her, let me see, 36 health per 2 seconds. It's not full health yet, but it's pretty good. 125 is her full health at the moment. Definitely want to get her up to like 500 health. But for now, we're going to do regeneration. And plus, that's going to be beneficial for those archers anyway, right? So, all right, so melee armor. I do want melee armor. But let's do some gold. And yeah, let's do more gold. Regeneration's great, but gold is the only thing I want from here. Gold. Okay, and then we're going to go to this one. Melee armor. Okay, let's get in it. Let's get in there. Having the damage reduction and being able to rejuvenate health every tick, every hit is gonna be very beneficial. Like right now, she's getting damaged pretty fast, but we should be able to do this. Come on, she can deal with you guys. Don't worry. I wish I could do like a double hit or something, but that's a Gareth thing. That's not a Margarith thing. Come on, man. We can have a victory, guys. We gotta have a victory. Let's see, health. We got attack speed. Let's go with some attack speed here. So that gets her to 1.13. Okay. Let's get some more gold here. And can I do one more tick in gold? Nice. All right, we're good in gold. All right, and we can do a little bit more attack speed. That should get me to where I want to be, 1.07. That's not fast enough yet. Okay. Let's get in there. At least now, you know, we might be able to deal with these dudes. Got the regeneration ticks going. Oh, she died. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on, come on. Get rid of these guys as fast as possible. You have to hit them. You have to hit them. That's the problem with this build. Without the regeneration being super high and the armor, I need to build the armor up ASAP. Then it's difficult. All right, here we go. Okay, phone is muted, so you shouldn't hear that noise anymore. Let's go ahead and get some more armor for our character here. How's she doing with armor, by the way? She's got 25% damage reduction. That's pretty handy. Let's go ahead and we have max gold, right? The max gold thing. So now we can focus in on attack speed here and some melee lifesteal. Really, I just want to get lifesteal as high as possible. How we doing on it? 25%. So we need to start getting some damage soon. 25% is not very good, man. I thought that would tick up much quicker than that. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's get into here. We need to get that to like 75% as fast as we can, because look, the archery is going to be a problem now. So, yeah. All right, so maybe really lifesteal needs to be a secondary, and we need to focus in entirely. Oh, she's fast. Look at the dashes she's doing. Dang. Come on, come on, come on. You can survive. You can take up with your regeneration. It's gonna help her tick up like crazy. All right, so we need to get more regeneration for it. Really, look at that. I really got her to the victory of that one. Attack speed's good too, but I'll take the regeneration for now. Let's go and upgrade units to get her some more life still. She's gonna need the armor too. Attack speed, armor, lots of armor, attack speed. How we doing? So 30% life still is not very great still, but 5% each. So we're gonna need a lot of ticks into that. She's the problem with lifesteal is you need damage. Like I have to scale the damage up too, or it's just not gonna work, right? 48. So she's oh gosh, this is the ultimate test. If this doesn't work, I don't know. I'm gonna have to rethink this just a little bit. If this doesn't work, I'm probably gonna have to do like a montage or something. Oh no, but we're gonna get a victory today. We're going to get a victory. And she's gonna, yep, she's gone. All right. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Okay. That's fantastic. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a montage. So I'm not gonna speak for a little bit. just kind of get into this, focus, and when I start having a better run, then you'll see me again. So I'll be back shortly. Okay, I think I figured it out. So she has a decent armor build now, right? And she's got a lot of health regeneration. So that's really helping out. So let me go ahead and re-roll this. I think I'm gonna take even more armor. So right now she has 53% armor reduction, 133 damage, which is really helping with life still, right? Not the most attack speed, but overall I think it's a good build. So let me go ahead and put some more damage, and let's see, upgrade units, attack speed. We could do a little bit more attack speed. And over here, a little bit more life still or armor would be essential. I'm gonna do life still. So that's gonna give her 25% life still, which is 25% of 147, right? So she's gonna be healing up for a pretty decent chunk of this, at least a fourth of this, which is not that bad every hit. And she hits every less than every second. So I think this is a pretty good build so far, but let's find out. I think it's level 13 where we start to struggle. I might need more armor before that, because these guys just kind of chisel away at hit points very quickly at that rate, right? And we want to make sure they can't destroy our hit points too fast. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to get a strong armor build where we have damage reduction, but at the same time I'm doing a lot of damage too with that life leech and getting my health back as quickly as possible. All right, so we got regeneration. I'm gonna do more damage. I'm not doing regeneration if I don't have to right now. I'm gonna do even more damage right here, and then let's go ahead and attack speed. I guess I could do attack speed. So there's more armor, but I'm gonna do life still on this one. Let's see, life still, it gives me 30%, so 30% of that's not too bad. And let's get back into it. I think she's a little bit stronger with this build. Like, it's still not perfect, but it works. I could probably need more armor, honestly. That's probably gonna be my next focus, just get her armor up to like 75%, damage reduction or something like that, because that could really help out with surviving for that regeneration tick to at least tick in. And then having the life leech is also helpful for that. But having more damage is really helping to get her health full, because every hit she gets a percentage of that damage, right? So I think that is one of the essential things to this too, besides being able to, of course, counter some of this range. I mean, ultimately, getting the life leech to be a higher percent would be probably the most beneficial, and getting more damage itself also would be beneficial to her at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for damage here. go for some more damage. How's she looking on damage, by the way? She's doing 205. That's pretty good. All right, so let's go over here. Let's see if we can... How much does the armor even give her at this point? 55% reduction. That's not terrible, but I think I'm good on that for now. Let's get some more lifesteal. 35%. All right, can I get her one more lifesteal? Yes, so that should get her 40% lifesteal. We need at least two more ticks into lifesteal, and then I'm probably gonna work on a little bit of other stuff, like maybe more regeneration, get her regeneration higher to kind of help with the armor, you know, like any kind of weakness would be able to be nullified. But she's taking them down really quickly with that damage. Honestly, damage just might be her go-to. Just a lot of damage because she's able to heal up quickly with that life leech percentage of damage. Armor's helpful too. I mean, she is getting over 50% reduction. If she didn't have that, then, you know, that health bar would be going up and down very quickly, very insanely. I'm also learning a little bit for Gareth when I do his run. As for the other two, they just need armor, I think. I mean, the key to all these characters is just get as much armor reduction and health regeneration as possible, whatever their special for that really is. For Gareth, I mean, it's going to be regeneration, I think. What? She was stuck. We can't count that. She was stuck. Not fair. Okay, so we can do more armor. I think I'm good on armor, though. I'm going to do more damage. It's pure damage. Do even more here. Okay, so she's doing 234 damage. Let's see if we can get some regeneration. Attack speed's good, too, but, you know, a little life still. Okay, I did want more armor, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Let's get some more armor. 56, not bad. I can't really get any more of that, so let's get in here. This is going to be a lot of units, so it's going to be a lot of money. But I think it's the next tier that's very, very tricky. Oh, boy. Okay. She can do this. She can do this. As long as she has something to hit, she'll be fine. The thing is, though, even though, you know, she's kind of solo on this, she's supposed to be, he's also really powerful only because of that. He gets the same regeneration perks and stuff like that. Well, not regeneration, but life leech. So that's good. And then all the armor. But he's not going to stick around till the end. Only our hero will. If I can get her to level 20 and get her into in-game, then, you know, it's going to be interesting, that's for sure. I don't know if Margarith can do it, but I sure hope she can. I'm going to try my best to get her armor built up now. Like, that's going to be the main focus. Just get her armor as high as possible. Because every tick in the armor is going to be less damage. And we're about to be in something brutal right now, so. She's going to have a lot of money, though, that she could spend after this round. So that might help us out just a little bit with getting to that victory. Come on, Margarith. Take care of these ice skeletons. They're in my way. The victory. We don't need them here. Put them in the freezer. Do you think they generate ice? Like, generate freeze? Those ice arrows you would think would slow down my character, too. That would kind of suck if it did. But I'm glad it doesn't. All right, so we got some damage. We got some attack speed. I mean, attack speed wouldn't be that bad. Let's go ahead and take some damage. I like having some pure damage. So let's get some armor. I said I was going to get some armor, right? I do want to get one more life still as well, if I can. Attack speed would be good, but get that life still. Get that to 50%, so she's going to be healing every single hit. She's going to be healing for like 125. So that's really good. Better than the regeneration, honestly. Right, so what are we looking at? 57%. Need some more. I'll take some attack speed that time. And let's do some armor here. Let's see, 58%. It's just ticking up one each time, right? Attack speed. How we doing? 8.85. Nice. She's gonna be attacking very quickly. And there's some more armor. So that puts me at 59%. Not 60% yet, but it's getting there. She's getting very strong in her armor side of things. I wonder if I can get this to like a 0.1. That'd be pretty insane. Okay, so the moment of truth. Here's these dudes. They're not that bad, but the ones that come after the horsemen are terrible. Let's see how quickly she can get their health down. Oh, not bad. I mean, she's taking a chunk every time. They're all targeting her. Nobody's even bothering with that guy. They're like, he's irrelevant at this point. He's just here, man. He doesn't matter. All right, we're ticking down in health. She's defeating him way faster than previous runs, that's for sure. And I'm hoping that speed plays a role into the Grim Reapers as well, because they, you know, they don't have a lot of health, but we just, the faster we could beat them, the quicker, the better. Okay, here we go. I'll take a little bit of regeneration this time, sure. How we doing on that, by the way? We got 108. Not ideal, but it works. So let's see, attack speed. Let's give you some more attack speed. And some more melee armor. How we doing on that? That gives me 61%. Very nice. Here we go. These are the guys that are jerks. All right, it's the 20, those guys that come in that are annoying. They chisel away so quickly at health. Well, he's dead already. That's to be expected. He's not meant to live anyway. Look at that. They're still taking her health down so fast, even with all that armor. That's insane. It's got to be like hit points or something. What is it? What is going to counter these dudes? Armor doesn't do much. Nothing seems to do much for them. I mean, she's doing something now. She's really, I think the damage is playing its factor this time around. But these guys are going to be in the end game too, so I have to be very careful with them. I think we might be all right though. We should be able to do it. She was able to do it this time. Some regeneration. Yeah, let's get some more regeneration. Go and upgrade units. Maybe some more armor. I mean, 62%. You would think that's good enough, right? But it's not. 55%. Can we get that to? Okay, that's good. Between armor and lifesteal is really the win all here. Yeah. So let's get more of that. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. But this is going to give me a lot of money, so that's good. The money's going to help in the end. It's going to be a lot of range units too, but I think she can handle it. She can take care of this. At least we made it further. We made it to 16 now. Now, if we can just make it past the end game, that's the tricky part. And it's getting more and more difficult every single turn, right? So she's got a lot of enemies to fight on her own, and she could easily mess up and lose it. See how she does though. She should be able to pull this off, hopefully. Come on, Margarith. You're the champion of this. We're just here for the ride. Come on. That's a lot of ice dudes. Honestly, a lot of ice dudes. Like we got mages, we got archers, we got melee units. It's definitely good for gathering money for the end game though. Like, just imagine how much money this is with all these dudes here. Probably a good 400, 500. I could be completely off. Maybe more around the 400 range, my first guess there. Like, if she had more movement speed, or if she can multiple attack, then that would be key. Like, the cleave of Gareth here would be insane. But then again, he doesn't get the nice perk of having money from every enemy defeated like she has. That is very handy in this scenario. There's so many, dude. That's ridiculous. This would be fun to speed up, but it'd probably break my computer by how many units are on the screen, right? All right, come on. Get a victory here. How many is left, do you think? Like 60? She's defeating like one every second, right? Because it takes one hit to defeat them. And she's doing she's less than a second for in between her attacks. You got this. Sometimes the health gets kind of low though, and I worry. Just a bit. I think once things get to 50% is when they start like losing their effect, right? So like the armor at this point, it's not as relevant anymore because it's past 50% damage reduction. So it doesn't seem to play as much of a factor. Now it's more about getting that regeneration up, I think. I have to focus in on that. Pump that regeneration super high so that tick that she gets every 2 seconds will help out. Or maybe even increase the damage further and get the life leech up. Oh, and maybe get the life leech up to 100%, but then get the attack speed higher. But I don't know. It kind of feels like the attack speed's maxed out for the most part. I mean, I don't know how much higher it can possibly get, right? It's pretty high. Brian, do this. Come on, you got this. There's not that many of them left. Two. These dudes are relevant. They're just a bone in the path, so to speak. That's a lot of corpses, man. A lot of dead dudes. Just imagine how hard it would be to walk with all those bones from those skeletons. Almost there, Margarith. You got like 3 more. 3 more of these dudes, and then all range. All range. Let's go. You went for the middle first? That seems strange. All right. To each their own. A rogue's got her own way to do things. Bam, bam. She thought about going to the bottom, but then she had second thoughts and went to the top first. It was cool to see kind of like the logic behind it, you know? All right. Whoa, that's a lot of money. All right. Regeneration could be good. Let me do some more damage first. Just more damage. Let me do damage here. Okay, so we want to do attack speed. Actually, was the one I wanted. Do some lifesteal here. I could get more +1 armor. I could get more armor. Let me see. Let me look at her stats real quick. So 63% damage reduction from armor. I mean, getting some more regeneration could be good. And lifesteal. I just really need to get the lifesteal up, man. 65, so that's 70. We need to get it higher. So some more speed. Lifesteal. Lifesteal and probably armor, I'd say, as well. Yeah, let's get another regeneration for her. How about that? Get her closer to half regeneration. Let's see. Lifesteal here. 80%. Come on. Can I get to 100, please? I doubt it, but we'll get as close as we can. Lifesteal here. 277. Yeah. She needs 3 more ticks into that, right? And then she's got a victory here for the lifesteal. Lifesteal here. How is my damage? Ooh, 0.7. Nice. Okay, we need 2 more ticks into lifesteal. Lifesteal. And 1 more? 1 more gives me 100%. Yes! 100% lifesteal. We can't get any more lifesteal. So that's really good. Now we just need to get her speed. Her speed, like 0.5 would be nice. And then I want to get this to like 75%. Something like that. All right. This is going to help out. So 0.7, it's getting there. 0.7 is pretty good. Just some regeneration and some more health might be handy to have too. Oh boy. All right, let's go. We're on 17, so that's going to give us enemies have 25% more health. And they do more damage. That's okay. She does more damage too. Actually, what I want for her is to increase her damage even more, because then, you know, she's getting back everything she hits him with. If she hits him for 400 damage, she heals for 400 every hit. So really, lifesteal might be, I mean, speed might be the key to this whole thing at this rate. Speed and regeneration is kind of useless at this point, isn't it? As speed and like armor is going to be ultimate. Even damage would be good too. Speed, armor, damage. And I think her damage is pretty good though. It's just gonna be overkill if we get too much more damage. I just want as much damage as our hit points. That would be nice. Then every hit she's full health again. We might be able to do it. All right, so we have more armor, lifesteal. I can't get more lifesteal, can I? How would I do that? Okay, I'm not gonna do that. That just seems a little bit silly. She's at 100% already, so 105% lifesteal. I'm gonna be breaking stuff, aren't I? Okay, so let's just increase her damage a little bit. Let's get it to 300 damage. Nice, 306. So she's healing 306. She's healing as much as her hit points every single hit. So now we need to cool down her speed and get some more armor too. So 65% damage reduction. Let's get some speed here. I am not going to do more hit points just yet. More of the life leech. That seems a little bit silly. Like she's already getting 100%, and it makes more sense to increase her damage so she can get more benefit out of 100%, right? But getting that speed down is nice. Bam, bam, bam. She's on level 18. Look at this, and I'm holding strong. Really, I want to get the armor to 100%. That's the main thing for me. 100% armor, and then no worries. Like none of these guys can even hit me at that point. Probably go overkill. Probably get 110% armor or something ridiculous like that. But I think at level 20, we can't really put any more specs into my character, right? I think she's maxed out for everything until the very end. But we'll see how it goes with that. Can I get a brutal victory? I would be very happy to be able to get a brutal victory. Yeah, she's fast enough. She's strong enough. She's taking these dudes out left and right. No problem. She's able to regenerate health. It's just speed, really. I think speed and armor, and that's it. Like her speed's still even good, but you know, being able to attack faster is kind of just awesome too. Like bam, 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 just chain them out pretty quick. Okay, come on, take out all these dudes. You almost died on the process of getting here, but as soon as you can get a hit in, then you're good. I just need to get the armor up high enough, and then you're fine. Oh, that's a lot of money, so this might actually help quite a bit. All right, so how's my armor doing? 29, 66%. Okay, so let's get more armor. 30, 67%. So it's going up one tick each time. That's fine. We're gonna have to do it a little bit at a time, but we'll get there. 68%. Come on. That's probably 69%. Are we at 70? 69. Okay. 70%. Right. So her armor is pretty high now. 70% armor. So she's only taking 30% damage from enemies. Let's just get a little bit of regeneration so we can counter that a little bit more. And 156, so she's healing for half of it through regeneration every 2 seconds, and then the rest she's getting from attacks, right? So that should be pretty good. Oh boy, I'm keeping him for this level because this is the one I was worried about. Yep, here it comes. This might be the end of the run. These guys are insane. I don't know though. That armor is really doing its job, isn't it? Keeping me alive. Some more hit points would probably be a good idea too, honestly. And then the speed. She's doing a lot better with this. A lot better. She's taking those dudes out like crazy. Like they have no chance. Okay, now go over there and start hitting some people. There you go. Are we gonna have a victory? We might just have one. Come on. I have faith that she can do this. This is gonna be my possibly first brutal victory. It's gonna be awesome. You're all gonna bear witness to such an amazing thing of a brutal victory. Okay. Got a lot of money. Let's go and get some melee armor here. Melee armor is very helpful. Get some more. As much melee armor as I could possibly get. That's gonna get me 72%. Okay. Another thing in melee. 73%. It didn't even give me 73%. But I have to get one more for 73%. Are you serious? Okay, there we go. It's getting a little bit ridiculous to get melee armor now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get some more regeneration here. That's gonna help her out. And then if we focus in on anything else, it's gonna be speed. All right, buddy. Goodbye. You served me well. Now it's her turn. Oh wait, I needed him for the speed. That's fine. Damage. We'll do damage as the focus. I think she's fine with what she has now. We'll just level up her damage like crazy because this is it anyway. He can't go with us to the end. There's no point to it, honestly. And then we want a solo victory regardless. As much solo as we can. I think there's limits to how much solo we could do in this. You know, if we were to start from the beginning with only her, it'd probably be pretty insane. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's even doable, but this is an army-based game, really, having units that you control. But we'll see. We'll see if we can get a victory. She's taking care of these dudes pretty easy. You can get a bunch of damage in, and that way we could just kind of blast through this in the end. I would have loved to have 100% armor, but I just think that the armor growth is too slow at this point. Honestly, you'd have to only spec into armor for that to work, and that's not gonna be fun. Okay, victory. Damage. Prepare for the end game. Oh, we're ready. We are ready. Damage all the way. How are you doing on damage? 349. All right. And damage. Should be doing 363. Nice. Okay, so you're gonna be healing 363 every single hit. You also have your regeneration working. Tier 1 unit, don't need it. Let's go. Let's get in there. Let's see how we do. Our victory. Okay, she's taking these dudes down in 2 hits. They used to be insane. They must have like 1,000 hit point. Not 1,000, but you know, probably get 600 hit points. Come on. Come on, Margarith. There's gonna be a lot of units on the screen, but you can hold out. You got plenty of damage and plenty of life leech and speed. You got the whole works. Hope it's a recipe for a victory. I really do. We made the end game on brutal. That's insane. I just gotta figure out how to do the same kind of strategy. Get here to the end game with all the other characters. Right, that's the main thing here. Come on, Margarith, get that victory. She's doing pretty good though. She's surviving this first tier. Oh, almost died from not having anybody to hit for a minute. But she can do it. I mean, the regeneration is kind of like a backup system, so to speak. It's like her reserve power that help her out when that kind of scenario hits. Come on, get rid of these mages. The dudes with their little javelins or whatever. Those javelins, right? Okay, then you just have little guys throwing snowballs at you. You should be able to deal with them, no problem. Those snowball guys. Come on. I'll buy snowballs. In game level 1. Here we go. Then we got the dudes with their little sword arms. They're getting destroyed pretty easy. Their hit points are a little bit less than the other ones, but they do some damage though. We have the guys with the glowing big swords too. I think they have a little bit more hit points, but it shouldn't be too bad. Boom, boom, boom. I think she'll be fine on this one. It's the last tier that destroyed Gareth, right? Did a pretty brutal destruction of Gareth, I think, on tier 3. So we'll see what happens here. She's got more advantage though. She got speed, she got life leech, and regeneration. Gareth only had regeneration, right? So he's a little bit less prepared for this scenario. Boop, boop, boop. There's so many things being thrown at her. So many projectiles right now. So I'm hoping she stays close to the range units so she can get a hit in right away. And she's kind of far away. Hopefully it doesn't get her dead. Come on, go, go, go. Okay, thankfully the regeneration kicked in and kind of saved her on that. Because she was not getting enough damage done to get the life leech right. Man, I would love like a full cleave build with just insane strength and life leech with Gareth. It'd be overkill though, because he'd get life leech from every single enemy he defeats, right? So that's probably why you don't have that kind of a build. Insane life leech. All right, come on, take this little line of dudes down, and then we have our last phase, which is the crazy one. Okay, here we go. You got this. You and your daggers, no problem. Arrows coming right in. Okay. And she does have her second life if she needs it. Okay, we got one of the sword guys down. Nice. Ooh, I don't like it being ticked down to halfway, but I think it's doable. She's ticking her health back up so quickly. As long as she's getting those hits in on somebody. Yeah. Need the skeleton knight to come in there so we can destroy him real quick. She's taking these units down so quickly, though. You don't have a chance. It's just the projectile people that I'm scared of. Like, you know, there's so many projectiles coming in. If she's too far away, then that could be the GG right there. It's a lot of bodies again underneath her character. Quite a sight for her. She must be tired after this very long war she's been in. Couldn't imagine doing a battle for this long in real life. Oh, there goes the other king with his crown. All right, and then go get those guys quickly. Oh no. Oh, go. Okay, she might have a chance. That second life gave her a little bit of dodge, which got her in there. If she didn't have that, it would be game over. So lucky. That's kind of my concern. It was the range themselves, because yes, she has regeneration, but it's not insane amounts of regeneration. Like, maybe in retrospect, I should have put a little bit more HP regeneration. It doesn't matter though, because she needs 2 seconds of freedom to be able to regenerate. You know, two seconds in between, which is kind of crazy. At that point, you could be dead. Be game over. Okay, and then we have that one more guy, and then we should have a brutal victory. We did it. Our first ultimate victory on brutal. Insane difficulty unlocked. Oh my gosh, we did it. Now we can do the same thing, but insane. You can continue in endless mode. Enemies get 20% health. I'm cool off of that, actually. But we have insane now. That's amazing. Let's go look at it real quick. Boop. Oh my gosh, 30%. So they just they gain double what they just did right now. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon for the next video. Please consider subscribing to support this channel. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get this channel monetized. So, you know, if you have anybody else you want to tell that likes roguelikes about this channel, please do that. It really helps out. All right, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.